Alright everyone, today I got my Defender razor in the mail. Pretty excited for it, as you can tell. I shaved my head, and for probably 3 plus years now, I've used the Dollar Shave Club Executive Razor, which has been a really good razor. I like it because one, it's a decent razor. Two, it's affordable. The Executive is especially nice because it has not just the five blades on the front, but the rear blade for kind of fine trimming and whatnot. So having just gotten my razor, or my Defender, and having just gotten my having had my Executive for quite some time, haven't touched this yet. Just removed my old blade, gonna put on a new one, and we're gonna see which one does best. So for myself, I really like Dollar Shave Club's shave butter. I'm all out of it, but it's a good way to go. I recently was at a super discount store, found this super cheap, so grabbed 3 of them. You can't really beat 75 cents, and smells good, feels good. It's a lot more of a shave cream than than the shave butter, which is a kind of a clearish gel, which is really nice for seeing what you're doing, especially when you get into certain areas, your ears, or above your ears, trying to make sure you hit that. Seeing little hairs right here, this is the area I tend to miss myself most often, or right at the crest where I used to have hair. So initially I started shaving because I was going bald, and got my final haircut and thought to myself, that's not a haircut, that's a disaster, and buzzed it off. And that was probably 7-8 years ago. Buzzed it for quite some time, and then I started actually clean shaving my head probably almost 2 years ago. And so now, initially it was just, thought it'd be fun to try, and now I actually really enjoy it. But so what I do now is I use, this is gross, a tub of coconut oil, and pair it with this. Typically I shave when I'm in my shower, just for the ease of cleanup, but I'm keeping most of my clothes on to do this for you guys today. So coconut oil, just kind of work it around. This is nice, just helps keep my skin soft and my apparently hoodie soft. I just kind of get it in there. I just did a face and scalp wash just to make sure I'm kind of good to go on it. Usually when I'm in the shower, I will always start out by soaping up, cleaning up, making sure I get all the dirt and oil and excess crap off my head, and meat cutter. And you sweat a lot doing that, and so cleaner the better, especially when you're gonna clean up and want to look nice by the time you're done with it. So anyways, just kind of knead in the coconut oil to all the areas that I'm going to be shaving. Helps my skin out, feels nice. I enjoy it. So a couple things I've enjoyed about the Executive over the last few years is the weight of the handle. It's sturdy, just kind of a nice heft to it, good grip. I mean, I finally just replaced one handle that I have, probably in the last 6 months, and the nice thing is, having done a number of different, shaved a bunch with it, I've only dropped the thing due to slipperiness a couple of times. Pardon any excess noise here. I'm going to do a quick hand wash, get the majority of the coconut oil off my hands. And now the shaving balm that I got for super cheap. Put about that much on for myself. As As you can tell, it's been about 3 days since I've shaved. 2.5, 3 days. My ideal shave is about every other day. Too much more than that, and I tend to get a little bit of razor burn. Once in a while, depending on the situation, I will pop up an additional shave, throw it in there once in a while. But as a whole, I generally try to go every other or every 3 days. So this is pretty standard for me. Once in a while, just with busy schedule and whatnot, it grows out quite a bit longer. But 3 days is about my average, so it's kind of what we're dealing with.